Okay, so when I said I was going to scrape off the marks over here, I didn't want to, I'm going to use alcohol to clean it, but I wanted to show you, it does scrape off. I didn't do the whole thing, but I just want to show you. It does scrape off with a paint scraper. I just have to do it a little more here. It'll come off. And then I'll clean it up with the alcohol. So it'll be the same color as the brick over here. Then you can see where the crayon marks were for over 60 years ago. They were really bad before, really deep. I should have taken a picture. I didn't. But I can work on that too and get that out. It shows up a lot more on the video than it does in reality. It's not too bad. But I'll fix that. It's only on the side. This is on the side of the fireplace, not the front. So it's not too bad. And then I've got a bookcase here. This will all have to be repainted with white enamel. It looks really good in the video, but it's not too good in reality. It's got to be repainted. Just painted right over. It's a built-in bookcase. Okay, so now let me get to the front and show you the brick here. I got more lighting this time on the video. And there's some I scraped there. See, I didn't do it too good. I've got to redo it. I got to do it more, but it'll come off. It'll come off with the paint scraper. It was a lot heavier. Oh, I've got to take my hand away from there. Well, it's the lighting here. Just a second. All right, so there. Oh, the lighting gives a shadow. There. So there you see, that'll come off with the paint scraper. Then I went down here where I showed you before on the other video, and here it is. I see there, I scraped it off. Now I wanted to show you where it was. There was a heavy paint. There's still some there, see, but it scrapes off with the paint scraper, and then it's going to clean off with the alcohol. I can show you that later. So I just want to show you the work in progress. Now the mantle, no, not that, this is the mantle. This is the hearth. Down here, the hearth. That's got to be cleaned. First, I'm going to wash it with soap, maybe Dawn detergent, some detergent or Dawn, some kind of soap. Now, I've cleaned this in the past, let's say 5 years ago, maybe a little long, maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I cleaned this. And how I did it was, first I did, like I said, I cleaned it with detergent or Dawn or soap, some kind of soap. Probably Dawn. Do it this time with Dawn or similar. And then what I did, I put olive oil on it. And I rubbed the olive oil on it. It came out like brand new. So this is the hearth. That's going to get an olive oil treatment after it's cleaned, and I can show you that. Now I've got the inside of the fireplace. This is an old-fashioned thing here. I did clean that. How did I do that? I did it the same way. I cleaned it with soap, and then I put olive oil on it. It looked brand new. That's very old. It's like from probably the early 1900s. I'm going to keep that. And then the inside of the fireplace, I don't know if I'm going to deal with that. This fireplace has not been used much at all. It looks worse than it is in person on this particular stuff because it's dark. I can't really get in there and give you a good picture of it because it's dark in the house. This lighting is not going to help. Let me take that lighting off. I don't know if that's going to make it worse, so you can't see it then. All right, well, anyway, I'm not going to do the inside of there, that's better. Okay, so that's how that looks, the inside. Now, this fireplace, the house was built in 1946 to 48. And the fireplace was used less than 30 times. Really less than 30 times. I'm going to try to watch out. I'm going to try to back off. That's my dog. Okay, there's the fireplace. Got one light lit up there. And this fireplace looks pretty good. As I said, it was only used, 30 times or a little less or a little more since 1948. And that's what? I don't know how many years. And now it's 2019. So it looks pretty good because it has not been used much. But I'm going to clean it up better. And since I'm talking about this room, the walls are plaster. These are plaster walls. I dusted the top corners there. There was a lot of dust. And then I'm going to repaint it the same color. Now the paint has primer in it. And so I don't have to prime it. The last time it was painted, which was in the late 1990s, I put 8 coats on it because I didn't know I had to use a primer then. Now there's also cracks. If you can see the cracks here. See those cracks? They're all over the place in this room. This is I call it the parlor. It's the living room. I have an old-fashioned terminology. And there's a lot of cracks. There's a crack up there. You can't see that. The doors, they have to be repainted. They're going to be painted glossy, white enamel glossy paint. This is a flat paint that's on the walls now. It's flat. And that's going to be painted now the same color but semi-gloss. Now if we go to the ceilings, they have to be, I've got some stuff to see. The ceilings are not good. They've got cracks in them. This is all plaster. These are plaster ceilings, and that's going to have to be fixed. I'll fix that too. I know how to do it. I'll tell you when I get to do it, I'll tell you the product that I'm going to use. Okay, there's like long cracks. There's some here on the walls down. You can't see that one. Okay, on the door here. See, there's a crack here up above the door. There's another crack over there. This is a thick, big crack right here. You can't see it that well, but let's see if you can see it better. Like that. Well, there, see? Yeah, and then the cracks start going up over here. There's more cracks too. There's a crack over there on the ceiling. You can see that one. It goes right along there. I don't know how much I'm going to do. Okay, there's more there. There's another one. The walls, I think, are going to be really easy to do. The cracks are going to be hard because I can't reach up there and I can't go high on the ladder, but I'm going to do my best. And as I said, the doors are going to be all repainted. They're faded. The paint is very good. It's just they've got to be painted over. And the, God, what do you call those? The borders? Whatever those things are. That's an old antenna that I just kept the hole there with the antenna sticking out. No more antenna here on this house. And, you know, some of the paint has faded where the pictures are. Here's another crack right here going along the wall. That's a hairline crack. I forgot the kind of stuff I'm going to use, but I'll let you know in another video. You have to keep going with me. This is paint. I mean, this is not a crack. That's just got to be repainted. It's where something was, television or something. That's not a crack either. That's just the paint, a scraping, some kind of mark. Okay, so let me see what else there is. Oh yeah, then the windows. All right, let's go to the windows. This is a dark room right now. It's nighttime, so all these windows. See, this is all the paint on the windows has to be redone. That's a crack. Oh gosh, on the window too. Yeah, all this stuff has to be redone. So I'll go now, and then I'll continue in another video.